Hi everyone, it's Sorkin. Today we have a problem when we are given a binary tree. So for example, in this case, we have this binary tree, and what we need to do is we need to print this binary tree. So what's that mean? Let's go step by step and understand what exactly is required here. So what we have, right? So we have the height of our binary tree. What's the height of our binary tree? Height of is the distance from the root to the farthest child, right? So in this case, the height is equals to 3. So we have 3 rows. So 1, 2, 3, right? So 1, 2, 3 rows, and also columns, which means that the columns that we are going to print is equal. So the formula that is given is to the power of n meaning that the height of the binary tree minus 1. So in this case, 2 to the power of 3 gives us 8. 8 minus 1 gives us 7, right? So 7. So and we need to populate the binary tree. So what we are doing for that? So in this case, so what we do is we are first we are creating a row with the, so let's go to the code, right? So and see that how exactly what we are doing that in parallel. So what we do here is first we find the height, right? So in order to find the height, so what we do is we are calling recursively left node and the right node, and whichever gives us the maximum height. So we are taking that as a maximum height, right? So now we have the height, and the number of the rows is equals to number of the height. And how about the column? Column is equals to we are given a formula, so 2 to the power of the height minus 1. So now we have height, rows, and the columns. So the first thing that what we do is we are creating a string, list of the list in Java we are returning, right? List of the list with the with the string. So we are going over and populating that with populating the 3 rows. In each row we have 7 strings, so we are populating that with the empty values. So after populating that, so what we need to do, we need to fill that, right? So we need to fill, so we are calling our root of the binary tree, so we are passing here result, so we are passing here the result that we are going to return. We are passing here rows, we are passing here left, and we are passing here right. So what we do at each point, right? At each point, what we do, we are finding a middle. So for example, let's say for the root element, right? So for the root element, left is in this case equals to what? Left is equals to 0, and the right is equals to, we are taking that as a column, right? So right is equals to 7. So right is equals to 7. So right is equals to 7. 7 minus 0 divided by 2 gives us 3. So we are placing the first one in the middle here, right? So we are placing it in the middle. So we are getting that row, and in the middle we are placing our value. And the next one, what we do, we are recursively calling for the left and for the right, and we are populating for recursively for the left and for the right. So for the left, we are passing again we are passing the left child, and for the right we are passing our right child. So for the row we are incrementing that, so we are going to one row lower, right? So for the left we are taking whatever the value is from 0 to the middle to the 3, and for the right we are taking that from the middle to the right, right? Because left one we are going to place on the left side, and the right we are going to place on the right side. Again, for them we are also recursively calling and placing the 4 and the 5, which we are returning as a result. Okay, that's it. Hope you like my content. If you like it, please hit the like button and subscribe my channel. See you next time. Bye.